Hello everybody, it's Coggums, and today I am here to make a theory sort of video about the new Fortnite map. So, if you look at a few things on the OG map, there are things missing or different, and it's inaccurate. This is not to complain about the inaccuracy of the map and how it doesn't feel the same or something, but rather how this may affect the timeline, how it quite possibly might be a different timeline altogether due to some of this stuff. So let's get now. The first place we'll be landing is around here at Paradise Palms, and you may already know what I'm going to point out, but you'll see. So yeah, here is the OG map, just like it used to be, well, with some slight differences that I'm going to point out here. But here we go. So let's glide in here now. Now, I'm not sure which ones it was. I believe it was that mountain I'm looking at there, and then that one there. They used to be connected by a sort of bridge, like an arch over the canyon, which is now gone, and I don't think that could really possibly mean anything storyline related, but it's definitely a weird thing to be missing. As it was quite iconic to the desert area, some might say. So here dropping in, you'll see 7 lightning strikes, and this is the very island where Kevin the Cube first came to the map in Season 5, Chapter 1. And in that season, the reason Kevin was able to come here is because there was a massive rift in the sky. This rift was caused by the visitor, one of the 7, building a rocket and just like flying around the map and then rifting it in the sky, but he left that crack, leaving Kevin to come here. Now, we do know that in whatever timeline this version of the map is, the visitor has been here because Dusty Divot exists, which means the meteor has in fact come down. So in this timeline, possibly the rocket event happened earlier, as to explain why Paradise Palms, well, like, why that is there, but we don't see Kevin, because if Kevin did come in, but maybe it was just a bit earlier, he'd be rolling around the map somewhere, and if he wasn't rolling around the map, he'd probably, absorb himself in a loot lake like he did in Chapter 1, Season 5, and the lake would be all bouncy and stuff, which is obviously not happening. But as we do see from the trailer and also from some leaks, the Season 6 floating island will be here shortly when the Season 6 part of Fortnite OG arrives. So that means Kevin is probably somewhere under Loot Lake. Now in these stages, there's also a rift. I mean, not a rift. This 0 point can also be found underneath the Kevin floating island, meaning the storyline is probably going to be very different and the 0 point will be exposed a lot quicker. And actually, this leads me to another difference, which is not so big as the other ones. But look here. Here is a barn in Fatal Fields, and there's another barn. If you've dropped at Fatal Fields before, you'll know that this barn used to be a pretty big house, which it's a very weird difference for them to be here. But yeah, I might die. Ow. Alright, well, I'll load. Alright, here we are. And I'm here to show another thing right up here. I think I just already shown it, but I forgot to record. But anyway, if I don't know if I can get up on this mountain or not. There's a zip line. Alright, I can. Alright, so going up this zip line, I'll be on this mountain and I'll be able to slide down. And you'll see here, where is it? Right about here. Yeah, there it is, where I got my loot from. A crashed battle bus, and I started Fortnite in Chapter 1, Season 7, so I'm not sure if this is correct or not. But I do believe that this broken battle bus here, the crashed battle bus, and a few other ones you can see around the map right now, are an event of Chapter 1, Season 6 that happened in a cinematic when the zombies attacked after Kevin did shenanigans and stuff. So yeah, it doesn't make sense how that would be there unless they were already crashed beforehand and I just didn't know about that. But yeah, that's another thing to notice. Now, yeah, I'm not sure if that is that important, but these just, again, little things that show it could be a different timeline, even if they don't matter too much to the lore. And we're going to see that in Tilted. Right. There are a lot of players here, and for the purposes of this video, I obviously do not want to be killed. So I'm going to try my best to sneak in and just show you the best I can. I might have to rift away, though, if I don't do too well. Right, was that... I think it was something up here. Don't want to be spied. Alright, give some shields, please. Alright, that's good, good. Grappler's good. Alright. Come on. I'm missing the grappler. Alright, this building I'm on here, I'll try to show you it from another building like these. Ah, okay, that's bad. Yeah, that building, for all of Chapter 1, it was previously under construction, which, as you can see, it's fully built now, which isn't right, as, yeah, so we may be in some sort of timeline. And where No Sweat Insurance is here, used to be a building, the Trump Tower, by the community. However, as you can see, again, that is not what it is. It is No Sweat Insurance, so that's another difference. Now, heading over to Loot Lake, I'm pretty sure I already mentioned this, but I'll just give a little reminder. So, as most people know, after Kevin the Cube dissolved himself into the lake, a bit later, he rose out and made this island float into the air. And that only happens if he's in the lake in the first place, which isn't seeming to happen in this timeline, or whatever's going on. But if you do look in the leaked stages, there's also a stage where it has the Kevin Island with 0 point underneath, which is gonna be happening. So maybe what I think, basically the conclusion I'm coming to, is that Kevin is already in the lake and he has absorbed the cube. Well, no, he's absorbed the 0 point or something like that, and basically something's happened that's not supposed to happen. And I'm thinking maybe this is a timeline without the loopers, basically who we play as, which I'm not sure exactly how, but could have led to some of these things. So anyway, that's my theory for today. But yeah, so let me know what you think.